Hey, what's going on, guys? Tonight, or today, whenever you're watching this, I wanted to do an Altergeist deck profile to follow up with my combo video. So this is the deck I run. This is a lot more of a budget build because Extravagance is hard to get. Permanence is still hard to get somehow, even though it's been reprinted a million times. Extravagance should be getting a reprint soon. We'll see how that goes with everything being delayed because of the crush card virus. But yeah, this is my build for all those budget players out there who are looking to play a really good deck, especially one moving into this format, but still, try to keep it cheap. If you do have the cards such as Infinite Impermanence, Evenly Matched, those are great cards to throw in here, and I would definitely recommend doing those, especially something like IP Magician 2, because you have a lot of extra deck space to work with. But yep, that's what I'm going to be doing today. If you guys like the video, like, subscribe, notification bell, normal stuff, and yeah, let's get into it. So for the monster count, I play 3 copies, Marionetter. So this card is your Trap Searcher. Normal summon it, set your trap. It's pretty good, and then you can tag out a face-up Altergeist card with an Altergeist monster in your graveyard. And then 3 Altergeist Meluseek. This is your searcher. You link this off using Link Creep or Ramirage. You get your search out, plus it's spot removal. You can just normal summon it, attack direct, boom. For my 2-ofs, I play 2 Altergeist Silquidus. 1's too little, 3's too many. You don't necessarily want to see it in your hand. You'd rather have it in the deck for something like Multifaker. But at the same time, you don't want to have 1 and then only draw the 1, because then you're kind of screwed. For 1-ofs, you run 1 Multifaker, 1 Conqueror. This makes the deck good. And this is always nice to have for multiple situations. If you run out of Silk, you can special summon it to get a negate. And then it's also battle protection, which is nice. There's another Altergeist card in the OCG that's like absolutely insane. Sadly, that card's not out yet. I'm not sure when they're going to be releasing it. Hopefully, cross my fingers for the new Mega Tins. But for hand traps, I run 2 Ash and then 3 Ogre. If you have 3 Ash, I would switch the ratios, run 2 Ogre, 3 Ash. But if you don't, this ratio also works. It's kind of hard to tell with hand traps what's going to be good and what's not going to be good. With the upcoming format, I would just keep my eyes on the Crush card. What's it? Yeah, the Crush Card series, which is like online dueling book tournament that I think Konami's doing. I know Simo's been doing to try to keep the formats moving and rolling. And then moving on to the spell cards, I run 1 for 1. If you have a random hand trap or something like Silk in your hand, something you can't use, 1 for 1 gets you to that Meluseek, which is always nice. And then if you don't need it, you don't need it. And it allows for a lot more combos too, because if you summon Meluseek, you link off the Meluseek, get your search in Marionetter, normal summon Marionetter, set manifestation or whatever, or if you have trapped, you can fetch out your Multifaker first. Other spell cards, I run 3 Pot of Dualities. Since you're playing the budget version, you really don't have the money to spend on Extravagance. Pot of Duality is really good. People run it in the deck anyways, only at 1 or 2. Running it at 3 really doesn't make a difference if you're not running Extravagance already. Tech option, I run 2 Secret Village and a Terraforming. The Terraforming you could replace with 3rd Secret Village, or if you plan on running Mystic Mine, if you have that card, that's also a really good tech option now, especially considering how the format's going to shape up. It seems like a lot of combat decks, and Mystic Mine's going to be one of those cards to help shut down your opponent, especially with Shadal being so good. But I like to play this, gets rid of spell cards that automatically out Shadal. Shadal's kind of screwed. It outs a lot of searching cards, and I think overall it's just really good. Plus, it's also nice because it gives you room to side out and side in as you see fit. For the trap cards, I run 2 Protocol. This is a negate, destroy an Altergeist monster, or I think it's tribute, and then you get to negate. Also, it stops your opponent from negating your Altergeist effects, which is 10 out of 10. 2 Manifestation. This is your Monster Reborn as a trap card. Plus, if it goes to the grave, you can banish it, add Altergeist Trap, which is good recursion. The Altergeist card that doesn't have Altergeist in the name for whatever reason, personal spoofing. This allows you to shuffle back an Altergeist monster to get a new one from your deck. This is really good recursion, especially if you happen to draw the Silquidus that you don't need. And then on for the tech traps, I run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 copies of God. 1 Mourning, 3 Judgment, and 3 Strike, just for the spice. I like the Judgment because I just like having that extra negate. It stops the summon, which is always a good thing. And then 1 Compulsory and 3 Crackdown. This is where I would change the ratios a little bit. I think I would run 2 Compulsory, 2 Crackdown, just because of the situation's bit, or maybe 3 Compulsory. Potentially no Crackdown. I like Crackdown, but Crackdown, once you take that card, can tend to be a dead card if you don't take a crucial card or something that you can use. If you have IP Magician, then Crackdown is definitely the way to go. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for the main deck. And then for our extra board, I run 1 Prime Banshee, 1 Kadalga, and 3 Altergeist Hextia. 3 Hextia because you can definitely go through more than 1 in a duel. You normally go through 2, but the 3 is nice to have, especially if you do have Pot of Extravagance and you do want to run that. Kadalga is more of a tech choice, just kind of filler, but I mean, I have actually OTK'd using Kadalga to snatch a monster from my opponent's grave. And then Prime Banshee because Prime Banshee's combos are just absolutely nutty. Then for your melee seek targets, 1 Owl Mirage, 3 copies of Link Kariba. Then I run the Nightmare package, Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Cerberus, and Nightmare Phoenix, just, you know, good spot removal, all that. And then tech choice, Hida. I would consider either getting rid of Kadalga or Hida if you do want to swap in for another extra deck spot, just because. And then Overload and Boral Sword, if you are going to be playing Crackdown, those are 2 cards that I definitely recommend that you get. Depending on how the format shapes up, I feel like Crackdown might get better and might get worse, especially with cards like Winda being able to take it from your opponent and kind of screw them over instead, or being able to take it and just link it off is phenomenal. So, but yeah, that's going to be it for the deck profile, guys. Side deck for this deck is really all up to format. What you want to play is basically just counter to the format, maybe hand traps, Nibiru and Sphere Mode, especially Sphere Mode and Nibiru, especially those 2 now, if you can get your hands on any of those. And then 1 card I would like to recommend, though, that I don't have right now because my local shop shut down, sadly, because of the Crush card virus, but is a Pointer of the Red Lotus. DZF actually brought this up in one of his videos that I think he topped a YCS with. That card is absolutely insane, and I definitely see it becoming a staple in this deck in the meta. So definitely go check that out, go look it up for yourself, because I can't really remember the card text off the top of my head, and I'd rather not spread false information about it, but definitely check it out. So if you guys like today's video, like, subscribe, notification bell, you know the biz, and yeah, peace.